Free comics, obviously, especially ones with me on it.
A little bit of everything. I mean, the chance that you get to check out new genres that maybe you're not normally comfortable checking out. This is the first time I've set up as an artist vendor, so meeting new people is always fun. I don't know, it's just like a nerdy holiday that not everyone gets to participate in, so it's always fun.
Being a comic book store owner, every year since year one, everybody has said the sky's falling. It's obviously not the case. Economy is what it is. There are some, there's some bummer of an issue out there, with the economy and things. But I'm optimistic because the people that like comic books and follow comic books are passionate about them, and that's going to keep anything going strong. Passion.
I say a little optimistic.
Okay. What would you say you're the most optimistic about?
New fans coming and enjoying the comics.
Okay.
Getting into them just like I did.
I'm kind of neither, really.
Okay.
I'm not frustrated with it at all. I am glad that there's so much variety out there now. Women are getting more into it, so it's less, I don't want to say less geeky, because this will always be geeky, but the audience has grown so much. And I guess that part I'm very optimistic about. I would like to I'm a little frustrated with the focus some books have, where they focus too much on one thing.
I'm getting more optimistic as we go. Sometimes it can get a little frustrating, but I think there's a lot of indie creators out there that are coming up that are really good and getting their shot. And DC's doing better with theirs, and Marvel's getting ready to come around with some turnaround on some of theirs that fan favorites people would like.
Oh, that's a pretty big question. In the last few years, I've kind of gotten into obscure characters. So I'll try to find characters that most people have never heard of before. I grew up being a huge DC Justice League of America fan, and then I've gone from that. But now a lot of stuff is like, I found some of the old Archie Hero stuff, some old Eclipse stuff with a lot of different varying characters, and that's what interests me, is the variety of characters that have been published.
Superman comics.
Okay.
I still love my homie on the other side.
I think that's also a good question. I have never owned the first appearance of Batman, and never. And that is a goal of mine. Before this is done, I want to have at least exchanged currency for a first appearance of Batman before it's over. We've done I think the fifth appearance of Batman, first appearance of Spider-Man, first appearance of Robin, lots of key books, but I've never owned a first appearance of Batman. So that is the grail that I'm looking for, and I might retire the next day if it ever happens.
That sounds like that's your white whale.
It is, absolutely.
Okay.
As much creativity as they can give.
Well, it just depends on genres, because you always have different age groups. Maybe more books that are all around everybody, instead of targeting certain age groups all the time.
I think the indie sector is pretty fun because there's so much variety of stuff coming out. Not everyone's doing superhero stuff. You have the horror stuff, you got sci-fi stuff, you got humor stuff, which is what I'm trying to break into. There's just so much variety out there, which brings in so many different type of people, which the big companies aren't doing. as much. So I applaud the indie guys. I try always to support the local artists, and whenever I find them, by just purchasing a copy of their book. Is it going to be worth a lot in the future? Probably not, but it's worth checking out and supporting them because they're the future, future of the company or the industry.
As an industry creator, I very much appreciate that, sir.
No problem.